going to show you how to make Jalapeño Cheddar Cornbread Muffins. It's so delicious and buttery. It's usually served in a cast iron skillet, but you can also make them into muffins. So you'll need the following ingredients: some flour, cornmeal, cayenne pepper, baking soda and baking powder, salt, jalapenos, some chilies, fresh corn, honey, some really nice cheese, eggs, buttermilk, and butter. So you want to start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees. So you'll need 1.5 cups of cornmeal. I just love the color of the yellow against the white. I already feel like I'm doing something amazing. And to that you want to add 1.5 cups of flour. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And baking powder, 1 teaspoon. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And whisk those together. You just want to set that aside. In a separate bowl, you want to take 2 eggs. And the ingredient that you don't want to skip on is buttermilk. So you'll need 1.5 cups. So whisk the eggs and the buttermilk together. Looks like custard. And to this mixture, you want to add 6 tablespoons of butter. I mean, there's just no skimping on the butter. You have to have it. Just want to melt that a little bit. I want to make sure the butter's not too hot because you'll get scrambled eggs. I really like adding the fresh corn, but a little tip, if you just whiz it a little bit in a blender, it tastes amazing. Oh, so you can take any kind of blender you have. I happen to have one of these little miniature ones, and it comes with your very own power tool. So you'll need 3/4 cup of fresh corn. It's actually kind of like an electric screwdriver. I actually really love this thing. A little bit more. There's no perfect way to do this. Just, blend it up. It actually smells really nice already. This looks perfect, actually. So now for the best part, it's the cheese. This is a smoked cheddar. I love that smoky flavor, and in the cornbread, it's really unique. It's intoxicating. That looks like about a cup. Now you want to add jalapenos. I wouldn't skimp on this one. So you need about 1/2 cup of these little babies. It's like a little cartoon character. I mean, look at him. The more seeds that you have, the hotter it is. And I like it spicy. And I think it's really good to add the fresh ones because it tastes so much better in the cornbread. Ooh, this is a live one. It's so spicy. Don't touch your face. I've used pickled ones before, but if you really want to go for it, go for the fresh ones. And then also you want to take another jalapeno and cut it into small rings. And this we're going to use to decorate the cornbread. Something I love to add is cayenne pepper. So you'll need 1/4 teaspoon. Love that beautiful burnt rust color. Just give that a stir. There's something I like to add that's kind of a twist. It's one of these little red chilies. If you sprinkle a little bit on top, it looks really nice when they're in the oven. I feel like they're just sitting there waiting. I sort of feel guilty. Well, you taste good. Oh, that smoked cheddar smells so good. So a really great tip for crispy cornbread.
Brush the inside of your muffin tin with a little butter and coconut oil.
Make sure the oil you're using has a high smoking point.
Heat your pan for a few minutes.
Now you're going to need 1/4 cup of honey. I really like the sweet and spicy. Just give that a stir. I mean, coming into a room and saying, "Hi y'all," I just think it's lovely. Add a little bit of black pepper, just a pinch or two. So now add the wet ingredients to the dry mixture. It looks so good already. Okay, so now we want to take the pan out of the oven, and you want to make sure you have oven mitts because it's really hot. It's very hot. And taking the scoop that I love, you're just going to scoop it into the muffin tin. Oh, it's so nice and sizzly. So I guess it just depends on how big you want them, and I want them big. I'm going to fill up those babies. And then of course we're going to top them with a little bit more cheese. Because who doesn't want more cheese? This is an extra step that makes them taste so delicious. I mean, you're already there with the butter. You should just go all out with the cheese. And then you want to add 1 jalapeno slice to each muffin. Oh, it just looks so sweet. Make sure you push it down. That little chili pepper we cut up, I'm going to add a little bit. I'm already in love with these little muffins. So now you want to put these little sweethearts in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Did you know that people that have more spice in their life tend to live longer? They smell so amazing. So you probably thought we're done with butter. Well, we're not. So you'll need 3 tablespoons of butter with a 1/4 cup of honey and heat it up. I like to add 1 chili pepper just to infuse it a bit. I like to poke a few holes in the top. You want to do this while it's hot. Now you're going to brush them with that chili infused butter and honey. I think brushing cornbread with butter and honey makes you a better person. They smell so incredible. And now you're supposed to wait for them to cool down. But who would? And they should lift out really easily because we put that oil on the bottom. Oh my goodness. So crispy. That's exactly what you want. Oh, look at that cheese. It's a tower of muffins. And once you put them on a plate, I like to drizzle them with just a little bit more honey and butter. I mean, we're here at this point. We might as well go all in. These smell so incredible. I can't get over how gorgeous and golden they are. I just can't wait anymore. They're so nice and crispy on the bottom, and that cheese is even melting out of the side. And that little red chili, it's gorgeous. It's so perfect. I'm gonna take a bite. Wow. It's so amazing on the inside, and putting that fresh corn in the middle and blending it up a little, it's delicious. And putting that oil on the inside of the muffin tin is so important because it makes it crispy. This could be one of the best cornbreads I've ever made. What an amazing thing to have on a Sunday afternoon. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.